Today we will discuss about the fundamental rights. One of the key lesson in the we will talk about in details here. So why fundamental rights? First of all, the first and foremost question for us to why fundamental right is called the fundamental. Makes or what kind of the ingredients or features makes it the fundamental. So first of all, here we can see the first the constitutionality of the fundamental rights here. It is included from the article number 12 to 35 in part 3. So it is included into the part 3rd, and this part is especially called Magna Carta. So here you can see the article number 12 to 35. So it is all about the fundamental rights. So the first and foremost question for the common people, why is it or why it matters? So here you can see the why fundamental. There are three features actually it makes fundamental rights. So why? So it is included in the constitution. So actually there are three rights kind of the right we have. First one kind of the rights we have here, legal rights. We means just like the right to property is kind of the legal rights we have. Right to vote, it's kind of the moral right we have, means it is not about the fundamental rights of us. And third one is the fundamental rights. So which rights are fundamentally inserted or the included into the our constitutions are called the fundamental rights, and just not for the inclusion of the fundamental into the constitutions, but other features also makes them fundamental. So let's see another features. It is protected by the constitution means through the Supreme Court, through the High Court, these rights are protected. These rights are protected by the constitutions initially, and guaranteed and protected by the Supreme Court initially. Means Supreme Court and High Court. Actually, Supreme Court has the duty to protect us, protect our fundamental rights of the common people here. So it makes us, or it makes it the fundamental rights. And third features to make the fundamental rights fundamental, the important for the overall developments, and these fundamentally very vital for the overall development or the of the individual or any person who want to have the development in their lives. Actually these rights must be shared with the people. So these three things here you can see here. First one is it is inserted in the constitution. Second, it is protected by the constitution, and important for the overall developments. These three features make them fundamental rights or fundamental. So it is very vital to know here. Second, here what are the objective behind this? What kind of the objective has been given or before this inclusion of the fundamental rights in the constitution? So what are the objective has been placed in the constitution? Here we can see the promotion or the promote political democracy. It promotes political democracy in the country. Political democracy, which means it is about our political rights, just like the right to vote, right to contest the election, so right to have the equal representation into the our assemblies and the houses of the central legislature. So here we can see it promotes the political democracy. It is one of the first objective here, promotes the political democracy. Second, it prevents authoritarian and despotic rules. So it is one of the important weapon in the hands of the common people. So it actually prevents despotism as well as the authoritarian kind of the persons to rule the country, and it kind of the rule has been also thwarted or prevented or the challenged by the fundamental rights. It can prevent authoritarian or despotic rule. Here you can see the next in the list is the feature of the our objective. It protects the freedom and liberty of the government, liberty and freedom. So as a common people, as a human, we have some freedom. So naturally we got the freedom to live, just like the freedom to live, the freedom to live, freedom to express our views, to worship, to believe. So these kind of freedoms are also given by our constitution in the form of the fundamental rights. So it is one of the key objective of the it protects freedom and liberty of person. So in nutshell, in short, we can see here the government of law. So what is the main objective? In nutshell, in conclusion, here we can say, so fundamental rights is about the foundation of the government of law and not about the man. Government of man. Government of man. Here now we can see India is a country of the law, means our government is for the making the law and not making the man. So one of the key objective of the fundamental rights is here the fundamentally government of law. And so what kind of the fundamental rights are in the our list here? So basically there are five kind of the right, actually six. Initially when we got the constitution in 1949, we had the six kind of the rights, but now after 1978 of the 44th amendment, that time the right to property was deleted or the removed from the list of the fundamental rights, and now we have the five kind of the rights. Here we can see right to equality it is inserted from the 14 to 18. Actually our rights of the fundamental rights lesson, this starts from the 12th, but initially here we can see the right to equality starts from the 14. 12 number and 13 number is about the article number 12 is about definition of the state, means government. What is meant by government is given in the article number 12, and it is what is meant by law, it is given in the 13. So and from the 14th article we have the list of the fundamental rights. The first right or first kind of the rights are given in the right to equality, article number 14 to 18. Then right to freedom from 19 to 22. So these are the very vital rights for the humankind. Then right against exploitation, article number 23 to 24. Right against exploitation. So lot of kind of the exploitation people faces, and actually it is defended of the cases of the cases of the people in the form of the right against the exploitation, and it is very vital rights given by our constitution against the exploitation, because we had the history of the exploitation, and that is why our constitutional maker especially especially created the space for this kind of the right. The cultural and educational rights, cultural means organization, setting of the organizations, and having the primary education these are some of the rights. Actually we will discuss in details. The cultural and educational rights are given in the article number 29 and 30. Article 29 and 30 is about the cultural and educational rights. And right to constitutional remedies, this article has been labeled by Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar as a soul of our constitution. So from this statement or from this quote of the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, we can know the importance of the right to constitutional remedies, article number 32. So here we can see the fundamental rights are why the fundamental is it called the why fundamental. Here you can see the in three features we can assess the definition of the fundamental rights in the constitution, protected by the constitution, and important for overall development. This is why these are the fundamental and objective to promoting the political democracy, to prevent authoritarian and despotic rules, and protect freedom and liberty. And overall objective here you can see the government of law, government of law and not man. So it is one of the key objective behind the fundamental rights, and these are the some of the rights are given in the list of the fundamental rights. It is divided into five. Basically it was actually 6 number was also there. Right to property was also there. It was now initially it was article number 31 was for this, but it was deleted and now inserted into the part 12 of our constitution, part 12, article 300A from 44th amendment 1978. from 1978 it was deleted article. This article was deleted and inserted into the part 12 of the constitution, and article number 300A is now for the right to property. Or so overall these are the six kind of the rights initially were given, but now we have 5 kind of the rights, and 6th one is deleted or inserted into the another form, another kind of the rights. It is now legal rights and not the fundamental rights. Now it is now legal right of us. It is our legal rights. So overall these are the introductory lectures on the fundamental rights. So we will go into details one by one here into our fundamental rights, means right to equality, right to freedom. So let's see in the other lectures we will discuss the other side of our lectures. Thank you.